Hey, what's up? It's Mike B with Bomb Barrel Bus, and today we're gonna put this engine into that car. And this engine has the 12-volt flywheel on the back. So, one of the things we were out here doing last night is clearancing on this car, the 65. It has a 6-volt transmission in it. So this is our first time doing that, but this 6-volt bell housing is too small to accept the 12-volt flywheel. So we didn't invent this, it's been done many times, but what you do is clearance out this bell housing to accept the bigger flywheel. And I just wanted to give a clear picture of where our clearancing work had to be done. So, you know, we were out here last night putting the flywheel on the input shaft and spinning it, and it would rub in certain places, and then we'd get at it with the grinder. When we were done, the flywheel, a 12-volt flywheel, appeared to fit in there very well. So I wanted to give a good picture of where most of our clearance work had to happen, and traditionally those are the same spots every time this is done. Where the bolts mount, you have these bumps. Can guarantee you're going to have to grind those down to almost nothing and do most of your work there. And we had to do a little bit right here where the starter goes in, and then don't forget we have a special 6-volt to 12-volt starter bushing in there, because the starter itself is also going to be 12-volt and the flywheel is going to be 12-volt, and there's a little bit of difference in the bushings for those as far as size goes. I won't get into it, but just realize you need a special bushing if you're going to convert from a 6-volt bell housing and transmission to a 12-volt flywheel. Pretty exciting day. Woke up, both me and my brother are off today. So we've got a few other things that we're gonna need to do before that engine goes in. And specifically, these dual carbs that I've worked so hard to get tuned up, I think they're gonna have to come off, and maybe even these intake manifolds, because you can see that, you know, they poke out farther than the 10, and it looks like instead of just because, you know, that's not how these were meant to be. They weren't meant to have dual carbs with those manifolds on them back in the day when they designed them. They didn't have those dual carbs in mind. So probably gonna have to take those off, and who knows what else. So we're gonna start getting this breastplate off and anything else that needs to come off to get this engine up in that car. Got the wheels back on and pushed him out here in the sun. He's been hemmed up inside that barn for a little bit. When we pushed it out, we hit the brakes, make sure they work, because don't forget we got get this engine up in that car. And here we are the next morning. We're going to take Jimi Hendrix on a first little test run just across the yard there to the other house. It's kind of hard to hear the car from where you are because my brother's recording in the golf cart behind me. There's a bit of racket there, but believe me, from where I was sitting, the sound of that engine was very sweet, and I was just glad to see it start, stop, turn. Still got a lot of things to do, but for now, let's take a little cruise just over to the next house. Okay, let's take it on a first real test run. I've got no windows. Got my brother behind me. Some backup. I'm gonna stretch it out, try to get it out on the street, this back road really quick. Get it through the first gears. Well, there you have it. But either way, thanks for checking out Bombero Bus, and we'll see you guys on the next one.